So as of now, here are the details of the probe that we know about the Kolkata rape and murder case. The CBI has revealed some important information, and this is what we know so far. This is coming from the investigating agency. First, about the findings. The findings are A, the fingerprints, and B, the CCTV footage. So where are the fingerprints found? Fingerprints of two postgraduate trainee doctors were found in the seminar room. So that's finding number one. Finding number two is through the CCTV camera. One of the interns, now remember there were 4 people who were on duty that night, 2 postgraduate interns, 1 other intern, and the victim. Out of them, 1 intern was found through CCTV footage that intern had walked up to the 3rd floor, the floor where the incident took place at 2:45 a.m. So that is the CCTV finding. The other CCTV finding is that the postgraduate trainee doctors were resting in the resting room meant for doctors, whereas the victim decided to sleep in the seminar room. There's a bit of mystery around this. Let's go back in the story a bit. These 3 doctors, after having dinner together, the 2 postgraduate trainee doctors and the victim, after having dinner, decided to rest for the night. The 2 of these postgraduate doctors went to the resting room and the victim went to the seminar room. This is being corroborated also through CCTV footage. The other intern, as I mentioned, was seen walking up to the 3rd floor at around 2:45 a.m. Now, these are the findings that has come to light so far. Of course, the questions that arise are many. At 9:30 a.m., one of the postgraduate trainee doctors went to the seminar room to look for the victim since the ward rounds were about to begin, and that is when the body was found in a lifeless state. Now, this doctor reported that the body was lying in a motionless state. And in fact, the words used were apparently that the victim was unconscious. So that was the first time that this incident was alerted. What happened after that, of course, we have now different versions. Few of the characters who are under scanner right now are the principal of RG Kar Medical Hospital, that is Sandeep Ghosh. The 2 postgraduate trainee doctors who I mentioned were sleeping in the resting room. Now, these 2 rooms are in the same floor. Those 2 postgraduate trainee doctors, the intern, the 3rd person, and of course the victim. So these are the 4 doctors. 1 of them was raped and murdered. The 3 others are under scanner, and so is the principal of the RG Kar Medical Hospital. The other thing I want to share here is about the psychoanalysis of the main accused, that is Sanjay Roy. Now, he was a person who was associated with the hospital as a civic volunteer. Now, that role itself has come under the scanner, that there you have these people who are not, very highly educated. They are hardly 10th pass individuals who are recruited as civic volunteers, who is attached to the nearest police station, and they help with the systems and processes in the hospital. All those things are also being investigated, that what was the exact role and responsibility that the accused was given in this hospital. But what the tests have found, what the psychoanalysts and analysts have found out of this man is that he is least guilty of the crime that he committed, that he has shown animal-like instincts, and that he reported graphic details of all that happened that night without an iota of guilt or remorse. So these are the things that are in public domain now. Do write into us and express to us what you think about this incident. There are a number of conspiracy theories. Do not go by the WhatsApp forwards that are coming to you. I'm getting so many of them, one of them being that there was a sex racket, the other that there was an organ transplant racket, and because the victim was in the know of things, she was being eliminated, but she was raped and murdered in the most brutal manner. The other fact that is not to be ignored is that there was violent pornographic material recovered from the accused. So clearly here is a sexual pervert. Here is a man who was of dubious background. He had previous domestic violence record as well. So a lot of things are to be pieced together. The investigation is still on. There is a slew of other processes that are to be completed in this, and let's hope that the pieces are put together and we get a final picture on this soon.